Great.
Yeah.
Let's get started. Okay, so first, can you introduce yourself a little bit and tell me about whether you're a student or do you work or what do you do?
Okay. So my name is Min. I'm now a university student at University of Economics, Ho Chi Minh City. And I love listening to music and going out with my friends on my free time.
Cool.
Yeah, I have a part-time job as a teacher, as an English teacher for the student at about 6 to 10 years old in an English center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Cool.
all about me.
Yeah, sure, great. Thank you. So let's talk about punctuality. So why do you think it's important to be on time?
I think that this is the crucial thing you have to be, because we are now international like citizenship, so it's kind of important for us to be on time because it will make us a professional person, and also it will lead to the person that think that we are put on like respect on them, and we also preserve the time and preserve the work that we are going to do. So it's important for us to be on time.
Yeah, but why do you think some people are always late?
Um, some are like people in Vietnam usually late, and I think that because they think that they will get the sympathy for, because the boss will think that they can late for 5 or 10 minutes because it's kind of reliable, it's kind of reasonable for you to be late at that time. And sometimes people like in Vietnam, it's kind of like traffic jam, and they think that that is the reason for them because they have reasonable for doing that, and that is not their fault, so they give themselves a chance to be late.
Yeah. What do you do when you're waiting for someone if they're late?
What I do when I what? I
When
can
you're
hear.
waiting for someone, if you're waiting for someone and they're late, what do you do?
Uh, um, I will give them a chance to be late uh, at minimum at maximum at 10 minutes. At that time, I will be like putting my phone and check mails or surfing the internet. Sometimes I will look for some YouTube videos to watch. Um, or I can order something to drink, and also I will call them like 3 times
Yeah.
where did they go for, like how far they are from the place they gonna meet me.
Yeah. Do you think people these days are as punctual as they were in the past?
I think yes, because now we have the checking by the fingerprint, so people have to be punctuate to be get the salary um, when they get on time. And now the rules at some company are strict, so they won't get their employees to be not on time anymore.
Right.
And now people are more, I think, that responsibility for their job or for the thing that they work. So sometimes they will get ready first, like they will get ready to be get on time.
Right.
And the last thing is that people, they will be more responsibility about their life. Like they will think that the jobs are very hard to find, so they will process the thing that they got, so they will be punctuate in order to not be get fired by the company. Yeah.
Right. Good point. Okay, let's talk about some couple quick questions about birds. So do you like birds?
Birds, the
Yeah, birds.
flying.
Yeah, like the flying birds.
No, I'm kind of
Don't
afraid
like
of
them.
that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like because they are flying and they have a lot of fur, So it's kind of scaring me when they get closer to me, especially like goose or chicken or duck.
Yeah.
And they kind of like, I think that they seems to me kind of dirty. So I don't want to get closer to them.
Okay.
And they just want to like attack me when they get closer to me. So
Maybe.
when they are close to me, I will stay away from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to part 2, okay?
Okay.
So this is where you have 1 minute to prepare and try to speak for 1 or 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Ready? Let's start. So can you see the question?
Yes.
Okay, so describe a skill that you have developed.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can I begin?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I today I want to introduce you the skill that I have been learned when I was in the last semester. I'm now studying university at economics in the major of business administration. So there was a semester that I have learned um, principle of management. So on that course, I have learned the skill that is leadership skills. So the I've learned them from the teacher who is also the principal of my university for that course, and then he teach me how to deal with also for the work and also for the people there, because he said that um, the some of us will be follow the human resources major, so he will teach us on how to be a good leader. Is also a leadership skill, and he told me that we must to manage everything in our life and have to lead the person so that they will follow us. Um, and it affects me a lot because it is also an important factors for me for my future career, because I will choose to be a human resources management for my future. And it is also crucial that I can manage the person now I'm in the leader of a club. So it's important for me. And for the past, I will have the chance to see how the people in the organization will
Okay.
works, and then I will take them to be my experience, and then I will learn for my future too, because I know
Okay,
that
that's
when
good.
I begin. Oh.
That's good. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to part 3, where maybe the questions are a little bit more advanced or more abstract and maybe more fast-paced or something like that.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's try. So let's talk about a variety of things. Let's talk about what practical skills do children learn at school in your country?
Practical skill. I think that management skill.
Okay,
Yeah, like
talking about children, right? So what
children. Children.
yeah, what practical skills do they learn?
They will learn how to manage their time most effectively, like,
Yeah.
and also have to control their life by their own. Sometimes that the parents nowadays in Vietnam, they usually let the children to manage their life, like how to choose what to wear or what major or what school do they want to learn, I think. And then maybe in
Yeah.
Vietnam, people, you will know that in Vietnam there is a lot of water, so people in Vietnam, like, they are very important on how people knows how to swim. And I don't know whether it's a skill or
Yeah.
not, but it's kind of like important in
That's a skill.
Vietnam.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like and then what else?
That's
They
so.
have to
Do
be
you think
punctual. Yeah.
do you think that does the education system in Vietnam focus more on, you think, like uh, language and history and certain academic subjects more instead of focusing on practical skills such as managing time or swimming or something like that?
Um, okay, so I'm kind of like partial agree with that. So let's
Yeah.
compare to the past that people are usually focused on history and some kinds of book or academic language or academic knowledge. But now
Yeah.
people in nowadays also be important about that, which you can see on the entrance when you get to the university. It's kind of focused on what you have learned on history, economic, oh no, history,
Economy. Yeah. Economy.
physics and chemicals rather than how you can deal with the problems. But when you get into the university, people are more important about your skills and your like interpersonal skill more than how you can get the GPA when you graduate from a university.
Right.
So it's
How
yeah.
about how about high school? Do you think that there's a lot of practical skills being taught in high school?
Um, I think that yes, nowadays more than in the past because we have like a lot of volunteer work and also the clubs, and
Yeah.
they also, when I teach at my English center, I can see that people are giving more opportunities for person to go outside to explore the world more than just sit in the room and then learn some kinds of knowledge.
Yeah.
They
What
will
what
have
what
chance. Yeah.
could I ask you what practical, like what kind of skills did you learn when you were in high school?
um the I think that I learned how to deal with the problems, like problem solving skill.
Yeah.
And people in my high school used to teach me how to learn and work effectively, like how to manage the time management too. Yeah.
Yeah. I know that in a lot of Canadian high schools there are a lot of subjects such as weightlifting
Oh.
or a lot of physical fitness classes or even classes such as welding or automotive repair and stuff like that. Do you think that would be useful for students in Vietnamese high schools?
um I think that it's it's kind of like not practical in Vietnam because
Hmm.
like everyone in Vietnam, like they like to study more than to go to explore something. But if people will get more effective if they pay the money for that rather than you give them the opportunities for them to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Is it
in Vietnam, people are kind of like, I don't know, but like they kind of negative in their life. No, like
what do you mean negative in their life?
they kind of not active out, they are inactive, like they want to sit and learn rather than to go out to play.
Yeah.
So if there was if they are a person that want to learn soft skill or some skill that you have mentioned, they
Yeah.
will go to the class which is major for that and they will pay for the money, so they will have like more efforts to learn
Okay.
more than that you put it
Okay.
into curricular to them
Okay,
to
let me ask
study.
you one more question, okay?
Okay.
Um, do you think it's important for adults or senior citizens to return to university or further their education to learn modern skills? Because obviously technology and the world is changing so much. Do you think it's important for elderly people to return back to school?
Mm, for me, I don't encourage that. Like people have many chance to go. Like they can learn by many ways. Like by experience, they learn from the person new, from a newbie. They entrance when they enter back to the company, or they will can have a chance to explore that technology in another world, like they can go to another country and see that and then learn from that rather than just go back to school to study something like academic thing. Because for me, like the modern work is more practical more than learning. Like
Yeah.
people will precious the time that you learn how you learn more than what you learn. So I think that people should go outside to explore more than go back and then sit to learn. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for your time. I think we're all
Okay.
finished now. It's very nice to meet
Okay.
you. Okay,
Yeah.
have a
Thank
good
you.
day. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.